Now from the banks of Lake Erie, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Cleveland Browns. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. From the 38 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll run once more with JCM. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. To throw is Daniels. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A 28-yard gain. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Here we go.
Nick Nichols looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Viking 18. Ready.
Krosky-Merritt. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They'll run for it with Krosky-Merritt. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Cougar 19. Deputy. 60. Mustang 19.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's got room past the 30. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop it. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It was Deron Payne who got in there to make the play.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
70.
They'll give up the middle, Judkins. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, top 19, top 19.
Throwing, Sanders. Now they'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Judkins is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
Yeah, simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. That one is slants to McLaurin. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Krosky Merritt. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Brings up second and a yard.
A run inside, Krosky-Merritt. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Washington first down.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
First down, Washington.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
19.
Up the middle, Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. To the air goes Daniels. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Brown, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Warriors 70. Bronco 80.
Sanders to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
At the 49-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. To the right side, that's where Tillman is. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Now Sanders. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. Pass caught. He's got Tillman. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Ready, break. Back. 60 Eagles, 6, go.
Here's Sanders. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Debo Samuel on return. Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up third and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Here's Daniels. Man open, that's Debo Samuel. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Gain of 15. First down, Washington.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
That is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Daniels. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Cowboy 80. Let go.
Play action. It's Sanders. Throw left side. He's got Tillman. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
On play action, here's Shador. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23. It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
An 8-yard gain.
Daniels going to throw for it. And returns it right back to Samuel. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
And the Commanders first down.
Daniels looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Open man is Samuel, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Second and 2. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
What you watching, mama?
19, Tiger, 19.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Over the middle, it's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive
Get the fuck out of here with this dumbass
and
shit.
they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Let's
Good.
go, let's go.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Cut 19, cut 19.
To the air goes Daniels. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Throwing now is Daniels. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Again, he'll drop the throw.
Give me that shit, nigga.
It's intercepted at the
Fuck wrong with you.
And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Daniels pass.
So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on third and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do, but that's a big swing of momentum right there.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Come on.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Get it. Let go.
An inside run to Jenkins. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. Now inside the 25. Jerry Jeudy. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, 77 yards. And the Browns are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Well, I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. Big yardage that time for Washington. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Daniels. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Deebo Samuel, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready? Knock that, Viking, 18.
Now Sanders. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
18 Cardinal, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Noah Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again.
Yeah, okay.
Jake Moody now for the point after. And the lead will shrink to 6. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now?
They've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dragon 60.
To throw is Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Sanders. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Viking 18. Ready.
A give now to Bill. This is Krosky Merritt. And he'll go down at the 28. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. On the give, Krosky Merritt.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field where his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Now 2nd and 4.
60. Get it.
Give to Krosky Merritt. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here's 1st down.
1st down, Commanders.
Krosky Merritt. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, Carter. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
On the ground, this is McNichols. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now 1st and goal.
That's another.
They run again with McNichols. Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
19 light.
6-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds. So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. And they have got the lead.
Makes the score. Commanders 26.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. He's back to throw. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Broncos. Tag.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
I just want to rock. Body out of y'all. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want. Project This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
said, I'll tell you all the story about the joker and the thief. I said, I'll tell you all about the joker and the thief in the night. Lord, kiss my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it. All these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillar. Thing like scissor, like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn heads. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn legs. Hey, these out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama baddest, but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzock, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain.
We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started. And off we go from Foxborough. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, what's that? Can.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. Not much happening there, just a short game.
36-yard line. Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. It's May. Finding room at midfield. And he will go all the way. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Set the play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Cut, ready? 19, 18. Let's go. Ready?
They'll run, and this is Kunshan Judkins. And he's going to be taken down to 37. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. Third down coming up.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And he is going to have a Browns first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Second and 10. Here's Sanders to throw. Defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Ready. On third down, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground is Henderson to start this drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his man, Keyshawn Butte. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and short, and here is May. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. Patriots first down.
Thrown out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. Inside the 30. And he will score. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, New England. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Open man, that is Bond. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. We are through one. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready? 70 Lions. 70. Ready.
To give to Judkins, heading right. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Robert Spillane spills him there.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Come on, come on. Ready?
Now, Shador. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. His guys have a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking, hey, kid.
From the gun, it's Shador. He's got it at about the 8. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and goal, Cleveland.
Get it. 7. Ready?
On play action, Shador. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Shador Sanders. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown, Browns.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession. I don't mind the play call. There's something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
At their own 35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now, May. There's a short one to Hooper. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
48-yard line.
From out of the gun, here's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. He works free, right side.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
And now you get the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tabah.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing is May. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing now is May. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
So it's 3rd down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the puck team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
And now, after the pick 6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Will spot Henry open downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's pretty.
First down.
That's pretty.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
May now on 1st and 10. He'll go underneath to Henderson. And they're going to have a 1st down. And they're in field goal range as well. Down inside the 20.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
May to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this out to Henderson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
He'll run with Henderson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. New England going to take their second timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Here's May.
Come here. Yeah. Al Garrett.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. May going to look to throw.
Oh, sir.
That is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And
wow, that's wrong with
the
you.
lead from 6 down to 3. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. DeAndre Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. It is 2nd and 9.
The same. In the membrane.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. Has an opening.
Come on, give me block, man.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Carter on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 13. Sammy Ryan. Go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Cleveland.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to...
And he's in! Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw is Sanders.
He dropped the fuck. Good God.
The collision started loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Drop the fucking ball, man.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up.
Here goes up. 33. Hey, what's up?
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May.
Give me that. Yes, sir. Give me that, boy.
He's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
Intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Dragon 60. Check out.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. That's caught. Down the field is Tillman. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
60 Eagles. Let's go now.
A gain of 21 yards.
Hawk 70. Hawk 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Now Stewart on 1st down. That's gonna
This nigga, he'll drop every fucking thing, man. Fuck that. Get your motherfucking ass on the bench. Absolute garbage.
That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Motherfucking dropped 6 motherfucking passes. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy
Right.
can catch
This
it.
motherfucker dropping the
But I
ball.
think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
His throw left is complete with
Everybody catching the ball with this already.
Brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
15 yards.
On the go.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
Well, how the fuck you get 1st and goal? But
And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Get it.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That one incomplete.
fuck is you jumping for?
Textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really high.
There we go.
Take it in.
Let's go, Shador.
Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Oh, it's over with. Yep. block or something. Oh, always San Francisco defense. Ah. Oh.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap. As it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
Yeah. Right.
We changed it.
Right to the air is Jackson.
And there we go. Right to him. There we go.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they work this way upfield across the 45. Heck of a start at 30.
Come on, one more time. Other side. Oh, no. We didn't have to do it.
Start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Jackson.
Yep, other side. There you go.
Look at the big man rumble. And down to the 19-yard line.
All right, you did it twice. This time I'm going to do it. What's going to do it again?
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that pregame defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Going right to that side again? Oh, no.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all his movements have to be quick.
All right, this time the time's there. Come on.
And maybe you got
no? No, run to that?
A lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You going to run right to left, or you going to rip there again with the ball?
Down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And Jackson throwing once more. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now time for Derrick Henry, right?
They're on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
You going to do it one more time, or you going to run Lamar?
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Henry is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. The 2nd down play.
This time you're going to run Lamar. I know for sure.
Driven him down the field nicely. nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal will feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, thinking, is this 4-down territory? Or might he go for it?
Now I know it's time
so they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on
run Lamar.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
They'll try and throw.
Not this time.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a
Now scared.
And a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Oh, Lord.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run.
Hold on, just 1 second, man. Let me make this adjustment right quick, sir. Sorry for the inconvenience. All right, thank you for your patience.
He'll get a couple, and that's it.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Sanders to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Playing Shador on this one, I think, man.
Opportunity to change momentum. Big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense, that fell harmlessly to the ground. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he's going to be out.
Let's go, Stu.
Before he takes it inside the 40. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go play action now. Sanders.
Come on, bro. How they be playing the fuck out Shador, man.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Off the bootleg, here's Sanders. The man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll find his way down inside the 10.
Man, Ford moved better.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's Sanders.
Got him. Oh, they played Shador. Are you fucking kidding me? You better stop that madness, dog.
He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Hell nah, man. They played the fuck out of Shador, man.
He'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Got him. Let's go.
Browns touchdown. Harold Fannin from 6 yards away. And the Browns go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback charge. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
They'll try and throw for it.
There you go. Let's go, Shador.
8-0. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Which side you on, right? The left or right?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down.
Give me that.
Oh, he tried to fit it in.
Yeah.
It's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Doug, I think this will win a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Throwing, Sanders. And that's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
On play action.
Got him.
Shador.
Let's go, Shador.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
All right. What side?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties, and then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Now it's Jackson.
Oh my goodness. I got to stop down and put a sack. Oh my goodness.
Needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing is Jackson.
Give me that, boy.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over here up near the 40. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Browns drive about to get started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. That one goes for 24 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw now, here's Sanders.
Got him again. Let's go.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready, set.
Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Dragon, Cowboy 80.
Now Sanders.
Here now. Let's go, Shador.
Touchdown. Cedric Tillman as the first half is winding down. And the Browns are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So not much time to speak of in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to.
There it is. Another round is coming soon.
Find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
It's hot.
Here.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot. 180. It's hot. Sit hot.
Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Everybody's got a song called Star running up the pop charts.
Holy moly.
Are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
Block, block, block. Oh, my goodness.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them.
Stop playing Shador like that, man. That's crazy, dog.
They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
To throw is Sanders.
Man, stop it right now. That's crazy, dog.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
That's bullshit, dog.
Sanders. Right to the right sideline.
That's bullshit. They playing Shador like that, man. Look out of here.
What you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a 4th down.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
That was crazy.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it.
That side now?
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Left to right, Derrick Henry. Left to right, Derrick Henry. Left to right, Derrick Henry.
Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Jackson.
Yeah, you got to get rid of that, buddy. You better get rid of it. Yeah.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Jackson going to keep it. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down.
You pray for that. You pray for that. Fucking
27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football, but right now they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Ooh, good one.
It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely from 10 yards out.
Nice.
And the Ravens get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are.
Oh, we know Lamar running on this.
That binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score.
Oh, he throwed it. Oh, shit.
Relaxed enough to get it done.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Again, they turn to Ford. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now what a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Come on.
Off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right
Yeah.
there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call.
Contact, homie.
Personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Let's go now.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4.
Ready, set.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 6.
Red. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Play action. Gets the ball out to Judy on the comeback route. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. They're looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the out.
And now they'll fake the give here on the end around and look to throw. He finds his man.
Get in there, Ford. Let's go, Shador.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerome Ford.
Wow, he quit.
Touchdown.
Wow.
And the Browns.
Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah.
Hey.
like I'm in
Like I'm in
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blast. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Swift for sale, like 5 below.
Yeah, it's New York.
Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped.
Oh shit! I should have changed that shit. Damn! I'll tell you again.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bay Field. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Chicago Bears and the Cleveland Browns.
Oh shit!
Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And off we go from Cleveland. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Oh shit!
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offensive line fast.
And the Bears first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Bears first down.
Vegas!
Williams on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick.
What the fuck was that?
Got it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level.
Oh, hold on. Bad to the inconvenience. Just give me 1 second. All right, there we go.
You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready to run! Punch square! Yeah. Combo!
Williams from the gun.
Will! Oh! You missed that sack.
Shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Pete, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Ready to run! Vegas! Punch square!
3rd down. Here's Williams.
Just
That's him on the quick hitter.
Yeah.
And I'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket.
Oh, look wrong with your feet.
Moving right,
What?
airs it out down the sideline. He's got it.
What?
Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
Yeah, that was nice.
So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early
Oh,
lead.
shit. Okay.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
Modelo.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Oh, man.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, go.
Sanders going to look to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
A go play action for Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 38-yard line.
Play action, Sanders. Buying some time left. Chucking it deep down the left sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. With that big shot, they wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
That one's caught by Tillman. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game.
Woo!
And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ford has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up, that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
And he gets in. The 2-point try puts them in front by 1, 8-7. Here is Schmidt to send this away. Josh Blackwell to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Working quickly here. Swift gets it again on 2nd down. And he gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Williams. It's on target to Moore. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got a first to begin the frame. To throw, Williams. 2-1 lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete. They hit his target. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And now they face second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
What is that?
Working from the gun, Williams. Getting out to his left. And finds coming downfield. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, Chicago.
First down, here's Swift. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. Looking quickly here.
It's a loss of the yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Browns' 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And the run will not work. He is shoved in the line. It's going to be 4th and short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I would give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Vegas!
Williams throwing on 4th.
Damn, caught that shit. Damn.
Come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the 1st and goal. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
32! Watch Spurs!
I don't like
Browns
that.
take the first of their 3 timeouts.
No, I ain't like that.
Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
Vegas! Watch Spurs!
The Bears will line up.
Williams trying to throw for it. Escapes.
Oh, you gotta get rid of that player. Give me that.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
Bears 13, Browns 8.
Yeah, I ain't like that first, but hell no.
Teed up and ready to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. To the air, Sanders. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Trap 60, trap 60, 60 Eagles, 60 Mustang 19.
Sanders going to throw here on first.
Damn!
Bounces short of his man.
I want that back. I want that one back.
Just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
19 tight. Here we go, here we go. Cougar, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing again here, Sanders.
There it is.
He loses the football.
Oh, what? Come on, Judy.
Excellent.
Wow.
They get the football, and they're going to take over
Wow.
inside of midfield.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about you.
Wow,
all
boy.
the time.
They
Get the
playing.
ball back. If they get the ball back, it's a little extra bonus on that return
Yeah,
as well.
damn good here.
Toss play, Swift. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Westy.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bears.
Watch out.
On play action, here's Williams. Headed out right. That's
what?
Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So it'll be second down.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. Running in the red zone. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
16 yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Here we go. Pivot.
One play action. Williams. To his right. And he scores.
Nice.
It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. Santos now for the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears push the lead up to 12. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Gravity Lions.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. He gets this to Harold Fanning Jr. complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down from the 42.
Panther 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. Second and 6 coming up here.
46-yard line.
Seven Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Tillman down the field, and he's got it.
Get in there. Let's go, Shador.
Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making a one-score game before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Williams to throw on first.
Give me that.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Browns take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Set. 60
There's no glory.
To the air on first down. Sanders.
Woo! Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go, Shador.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns take a slim 2-point lead. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. From his own end zone, here we go. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
You gonna let me pick them?
Shades of the 2009
Wow.
Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
There you go. That'll be all
New
right.
set of downs from the 37. Ford straight ahead.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about, Ford.
That red zone on the big play down to the 19. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Drag. Hawk 7. Dragon 60.
From the red zone now.
Nah, I ain't. Hell nah, I ain't throwing
It's
that.
complete right side.
Let's
And
go.
he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 19 light. Cougar 19.
They give up the middle to Ford. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders.
Oh, come on.
Doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Ford.
He's not Ford. Let's go.
The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns push the lead to 2 scores now. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. Williams from the gun. Buying some time right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline.
Give me that.
Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Grant tapped it in to pick it off. Will take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the
get in there.
Touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. David Njoku, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Okay, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again.
Come on. Oh, my goodness.
That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
Williams to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Finds a Doomsday downfield. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Williams on the play action. The scheme's out to the left.
Boy. Give me that shit.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns get the football back at the 19-yard line.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
He quit. Another one bites the dust. All right, Cleveland, 3-0. Thank you.
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the clown you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, hey, hey.